What's up, BookTube? It's been a minute. I have relocated my family since we last chatted. I have started a new job. I have floundered. I've struggled. We've had a tough go down here in South Carolina, but we're pushing through. And that's kind of why I've been distant. I've been really trying to, take care of the things that matter. Not that you guys don't matter, but I got to be here for my kids. Got to be here for my wife. I got to try to build myself back up and have fun while doing it because, we as a family, we were kind of down the path of, do we stay in Buffalo and stay comfortable, or do we push ourselves to be a little bit less comfortable? And sometimes you got to really challenge yourself in order to grow as a person. So I've been learning a lot. I've been learning a lot about myself, my relationship with my wife, and it's been actually a really interesting time. And I'm looking forward to things kind of going our way again. We're doing great, but it's just kind of we can't catch a break. We've had a bad run. I know you're here for books, so we'll talk about what I've been reading. I'm not going to go over what I've gotten, because I've gotten a lot. You know my style. I'm in my new spare bedroom, which is kind of turned into a little bit of a library. I have all my stuff in here. And if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen kind of the posts of me building my bookshelves as we went along here. I definitely need to continue to downsize a little bit. But it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun kind of having my own house. This is actually the first house we've ever owned as a couple. And we did everything kind of backwards. In traditional American fashion. We were engaged, had a kid. We were married after, or before, but we were engaged, had a baby, and then rented forever. My kids are 5 and 3, and we just now purchased a house. So we're living life on the edge. You know how it goes. But what I've been reading, and then I'll get into some more of how things have been going for us. I've been reading The Slate. Now, this is a pretty cool one. It's by Matthew Fitzsimmons, and I was sent this by a publisher, and I will tag them. I'll do a hashtag of them because they told me to. And I think it's K Publishing. Gosh. This one's actually pretty neat because as I was reading the blurb, I kind of thought maybe I wouldn't enjoy it because I don't traditionally like super political books because I'm a libertarian. I get kind of bogged down in the left versus right bullshit. So, but this doesn't have that. It's more of a behind the scenes of the swamp. What's going on in the swamp. You follow characters in DC, and it's a thriller where there is a woman who basically almost is like a cleaner. So if a politician does something bad, this lady comes in, or her crew comes in and cleans up the situation, and it can be bad. As you know, politicians are dirtbags. That's why I don't vote for. But yeah, so this is actually pretty exciting. It's out today, so check that one out. I think I'm at 4 stars right now. I'm halfway through. It's better than I thought it was going to be. So there's that. I also have been digging into some horror stories for Halloween, and this one was sent to me by Jason Parent. I am way behind on review copies of books, so I've been kind of doing 1 or 2 stories per night, just trying to get back into the swing of things of reading. So I'm not really putting too much pressure on it, but I did say I'd give Jason a shout out. If you are looking for a horror collection, this is pretty awesome. Can't go wrong with that cover. And then the book I've actually been most digging into, I think I started last night because my family's actually visiting Buffalo right now, and I'm home alone. So I'm just reading and just cooking man dinners, veggies and meat. So I've been reading this 13 Days in Ferguson, and this has really been impactful. I found myself sucked in. I started it last night, and I'm on page 57, and I literally read for a half an hour. That's how much I've been enjoying this. I actually found myself throughout the workday today reading some chapters. So I love this because I guess the Captain Ronald Johnson of Ferguson, he's a African American man, and I get his side of the story because he's kind of on both sides. He feels for the protesters because they are. He sees himself in them. They're African Americans majority, and they're upset. They're upset about the way things happened, the way things went down, and the systemic issues in policing. And then he kind of digs into being on the other side of things as a law enforcement officer. How do you navigate two worlds? And I freaking love, honestly, like if you're into biography or memoirs, I guess it's a memoir. If you're into stuff like that, this is awesome. Pick it up if you can get it cheap. I got it at my library. So that brings me to why I'm reading this. I'm actually getting back into. I don't know if I had this channel when I tried out for the police. It was probably a little bit beforehand, but that's always been the dream. Is I wanted to get into law enforcement. I had kids. And I got into HVAC because there's a lot of money in the trades. But an opportunity came my way because sometimes when it's raining and it's pouring, you sometimes get a pebble thrown your way, and you got to seize every opportunity you can. So I'm trying out for the police in the town that I just moved to, so we'll see what happens. But I'm excited. I'm excited to follow my dream and show my kids that, even though I'm 31, you can never stop dreaming, and you can try for things and go for things that you may see yourself doing. So I've been reading that. I've been reading these, and I hope everybody's been doing well. It's we moved down here just real quick. We moved down here, and like everybody got hurt. It was like injury after injury. It started with my wife. She broke her finger. Had to get multiple stitches. It was just a nightmare. We moved down here, and the commute to Charlotte is definitely not as fun as I would have imagined. And it's just kind of not been going our way. So my wife is now decompressing. She went back to Buffalo to relax with the kids. And I just actually got off a video call with my wife, and they're having a great time. I'm back home working, cleaning, kind of doing things around the house. But, keep some good thoughts my way, that I get a job kind of closer to home. That's why I started applying locally for different jobs, just to get a little bit closer to home, because I am finding myself away from home too much when you're a dad. So but I've been actually getting back into reading. This is kind of the first week I've been really reading, so I'm actually really happy to come to you with this, guys, because it's been a heck of a reading slump. So I hope everybody's been having a good day. And until next time, it's been Working Man Reads. Don't work too hard. Quit that job.